you ever seen one of these props lying around your gym and you're like, what the heck do I do with that? I've got some fun things planned for you today, so be sure to watch this video. Hi, my name's Gretchen, your virtual Pilates instructor, as well as founder of Balance to the Core. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as the bell next to it to get notified whenever I have a new video, because I'm here every week. So today we are working with the Bosu, and the Bosu stands for both sides up. So that means you can work with the dome up or the dome down, which adds an element of balance to it. So you get sort of a wobbly surface. So what I love about the Bosu and Pilates in particular is the Bosu really allows us to work in more of a spinal extension, as well as a little bit more spinal mobility. So you're going to find the basic exercises that we do in Pilates, when you put it on top of the Bosu, it just adds another little dimension to it. So it's pretty cool. You're also going to work a little bit more balance. So you're going to have to work those stability muscles a little bit more. You're going to have to work squareness and centering your mind in order to create that balance. So it's a really good technique to use in your everyday living. So that's what I love about the Bosu. It's very, very functional. So today we are going to work the full body in this sort of quick routine. You're going to work the spine in all directions, and you're going to work sort of really every part of your body. So go ahead, grab your Bosu, and if you're interested and you don't have one and would like one, I have a link to this particular one in the description below. So go ahead, grab your Bosu, and let's get started. Sit right on top of your Bosu, and you can sort of shift your pelvis back and forth and sort of find that place that you can just balance yourself right in the center of it. Take your legs wider than your hips. They still have a bend in them, but they're straightened out a little bit, okay? And I want you to get right on top of your pelvis and just roll it on up through the spine, getting as tall as you can. Pull your shoulders back and take a nice deep inhale. And on your exhale, just sort of let your head drop, let your chest drop, let your body drop right on over your legs, and you're gonna hang out here. Really let your head and neck and shoulders relax. You're gonna breathe here, taking an inhale and an exhale. And what I love about breathing here is it really allows you to get that breath into the backside ribs. Expand them and then deflate them. One more time, inhale, exhale. On your next inhale, prepare. And on your exhale, roll it on up through the spine. Bone by bone. From here, take your hands behind your head, and then I want you to take an inhale, just open your heart, and exhale, come to center. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, open. Exhale, center. And 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Reaching your arms out to the side, let's rotate on an inhale, and come to center, other way. Try not to move the pelvis with you, just twisting at the spine. 1 more, inhale, exhale, and release it down. You're going to scoot down just a smidge so that your pelvis is sort of on the side part of the dome. We're going to bring our legs closer together and reach it forward. And just inhale as you roll back. And as you roll back, I want you to pull your belly into that dome. And then exhale as you reach up and lift tall. And roll it back on an inhale. Exhale, scoop your belly, and come on up. Let's do 3 more. What I love about doing your half roll back here is on the way up, you can push your low belly into that dome. Almost like a little rebound, but it teaches you to pull the waistband back as you come up. 1 more time, inhale it back. Now I want you to stay back here. Turn your palms to each other and float those arms up. As you float the arms up, pull the belly deeper into that dome and lower down. And lift and lower. 1 more time, lift and lower. Now from here, just open and close. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, float the arms up, take it over, and roll it on up. From here, we're going to have a seat now in front of the dome. I might have to move this back a little. Okay, now you're in front of it. Now we're going to roll back again, but this time we're going to roll all the way back and we're going to open the chest and drop your head. Reach it long, keep your shoulders out of your ears, and then circle it around, scoop your belly, come right back up. Okay, 2 more like that. Roll back, reach the arms, scoop the belly, and up. You really want to reach energy out of the crown of your head the whole time. Now we're going to reverse the arms. Pull the belly, anchor it into the spine. The whole time your shoulders are pulling out of your ears. And roll it on up. From here, we're going to turn it around, and I want you to place your pelvis sort of right onto the dome, and you're going to find that sweet spot for yourself, but I want you to come to a place where you can keep your knees down, your hands down by your sides, rest your forehead down. So from here, we're just going to inhale, we're going to lift up, and even right now, I'm too far forward, so I'm going to press back a little bit. So you want it where you're not in your low back. So just open your heart, push your pelvis into the dome, and then take your body over and flex. Your legs are sort of just like heavy on the floor. Pull your shoulders down, reach out of the head, inhale, open the heart, and exhale down. So you can see this is a basic mat exercise we do, but now we get a little bit more range of motion. One more time, which allows our spine to move a little bit more. And exhale it down. Now from here, I want you to take your body a little bit further up and come to your elbows. And I want you to stretch your legs long. Okay, so now like the dome is sort of right under your pelvis. All I want you to do is lift one leg up, and they're about sit bone distant, your legs. Now try not to be in your low back here. So push your pubic bone into the dome and squeeze your seat and hamstring as you reach that leg long. And then lower it down and take the other side. Lift it up and lower. Give me one more each side. So this is just teaching us to just get into the seat and hamstring and no low back. Good. Now from here, I want you to lift your one leg and then extend the opposite leg. And then bring it down. And then other side, lift the leg and then extend your arm. And lower. Try that one more each side. Again, you might have to adjust on that dome, because eventually I want you up with everything balancing. So make sure you can kind of really balance here. All right, now reach one leg, reach one arm, and then reach one leg, and then reach one arm. Again, it's a fine balance. Hold, and then lower everything down. All right, now reach, lift, lower, release. Engage, scoop, push your pubic bone in, lift your belly in, so you're super engaged, and lower. One more time. Engage, lift. Now hold that lift and see if you can just flutter like you're swimming. Shoulders out of the ears, belly in, pubic bone down, using your seat and hamstring for 5, 4, big long breaths, 2, and 1, and release it on down. Good, just rest your back here, re-engage. Sort of let your low back just release, and then come on back. Okay, now we're gonna go to the side. So I want you to rest your hip right along the dome, and we're gonna take our body over. So just stretch your body over. Find that nice side stretch. And then what I want you to do is take your hand behind your head and just open your heart towards the ceiling. Inhale here. And then allow it to close. Rotate your chest and then look to your opposite shoulder. So notice how I'm completely turning my neck. And then I come to center, and then I come on up all the way. Good. So now scoot it this way. Okay, so you're going to take your hands right on top of the dome, and you're going to come into a plank position with your legs sit bone distant apart. And all I want you to do is pull one knee in, stretch that leg long, and then drop it down. Other side, pull it in without shifting your weight either side. Reach it long, and drop it down. Inhale, Stretch it long. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more each side. Really try not to shift your pelvis at all. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Release down and stretch back. Good. All right, so now we have the other side. So let's just move this. Find your little kind of mermaid position, and we stretch it over the dome. Get a good stretch first over it. Take your hand behind your head. Inhale, open your heart towards the ceiling. And then we're going to do a full twist. You're going to exhale and then look behind you and rest your arm and your cheek. So you're getting that full twist. Then come to center and lift it up. So turn towards your dome again. This time we're going to flip it for our plank. So now we have a little bit more of an unstable surface. So we're going to come up into plank. And then we want to not tilt anything. So really find your stability. Lift your right leg up. Flex that foot and lower it down. Other side, lift it up and flex it down. Make sure your elbow tips are going to the back of the room with a slight bend in them. And flex. Inhale. Exhale. One more each side. Really pull your ribs up into your spine. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Drop your knees. Lower it on down. Good. Spin it around again. And we're going to take our elbow up onto the dome. We're going to go to our side again. We're going to lift up into side plank. Holding it here and just balancing and making sure you don't shrug into your shoulder. Really pushing your elbow, forearm away from the floor or the dome. And stretch it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Other side. You can just turn it. I'm just going to, so you can see me, turn the whole dome, but you can just turn to the back of the room. And here we go. Pushing your elbow into the dome as you lift up. Keep pulling your shoulder away from your ear. Feel as if you're lifting your ribs and waistline up towards the ceiling. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Turn it around. Lie onto your back. Placing your feet up onto the dome. All right. And we're just going to push our heels and our foot into the dome first. So feel that engagement to engage the hamstrings. And then just lift the pelvis up. Stay right here. Lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Stretch it up to the ceiling. Now keep your hips lifted. Flex that foot down and point it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee. Lower down. Stabilize. Squeeze the seat. Make sure that pubic bone is reaching up towards the ceiling. Other leg comes up. Flex the foot and up. Inhale. Exhale. 4, 3, 2. Nice straight leg. 1. Open heart. Lower it down. Squeeze the seat up. Lower down an inch. Up an inch for 5, 4. Push those heels into the dome. Stretch your knees beyond your toes. For 2. Now hold it up for 1. Stretch your arms up towards the ceiling and soften that chest. Melt it down through the spine and go ahead and just hug the knees in. You can also do that whole series with the dome down. Adds a little bit more stability. But for this purpose, we're just going to stretch. Good. Hug it in. Roll yourself up to a seated position. And let's sit on top of the dome one last time. Stretching up, reaching up, flexing your feet. Just scoop your belly, dive it forward. Roll it on up through the spine. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, and up. Last time. Roll it up. Lower those arms. Scoot it down so that your In that dome again, we're going to pull our belly in. We're going to take our hands behind our head. You're going to take one leg up at tabletop. Really engage your belly here and stretch your leg long. As you stretch your leg long, make sure your pelvis didn't move. Pull it back in and lower it down. As you shift your legs, try not to let your pelvis shift. Reach, pull, and bring it in. So let's just do like sort of like a marching. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Bend and reach, bend and reach. And this whole time your belly is pulling in, okay? Try not to let it pooch out at all. Keep your ribs sort of flexing under, and you're looking at your knees without shifting the pelvis. 2 more each side. 3 more. 3, and reach, and in. Last time. Bend, reach. Last one. And release it. Drop your pelvis down. Stretch your body over. You can stretch your legs long if you like. You can take your arms out to the sides. Whatever you'd like to do. And hang out here as long as you'd like. Because it feels marvelous, right? You can even make sounds when you breathe. I find that helps. I'm going to stay here for a little bit, so I'll see you later. Oh yeah, be sure to subscribe.
Well, I say now, what you doing beneath that tree? Seems like you're having a